Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. Welcome back to $3 Theater, and I want to kind of get this off my chest because I have got beef with the new Han Solo movie. That is words. That is words I thought I would never, ever, ever say. Those of you guys who know me from the Mundane Matt channel, you guys know I'm a gigantic Star Wars fucking nutcase. But I have problems with with this particular press release because it's been a fear of mine for a while. So, okay, this was from a couple days ago. We got a first official photo from the set of Han Solo spinoff. There's Alden Ehrenreich, Donald Glover, Woody Harrelson, the dude playing Chewbacca, whose name I forget right now, Emilia Clarke, this lady who I don't know, and then Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the directors of the movie. Now, here's the thing. The talent behind this movie, I'm 100% on board with. The talent behind this film, I am like, yes, because Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, to me, are some of the best directors in Hollywood, right? 21 Jump Street movies, the first Lego movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Just, that's one of my all-time favorite animated films. So these guys know how to bring fun to the table, and that is precisely what we're going to get with the Han Solo movie. So here's my beef with this. Han Solo, smuggler, scoundrel, hero. That is my beef. And this is so funny, too, because just last week I was hanging out with my best friend in San Diego. We were cruising around talking about Rogue One and how he didn't like it, and I loved it, whatever. We're talking about the Han Solo movie, and he was going like, I'm afraid for this movie. And I'm like, why? And he goes, because I'm afraid they're going to make Han Solo a hero, which is entirely counterproductive to the character development we saw in the original trilogy. And he's got a point. Right. And then here it is a couple days later, we've got like a week later to the day, literally, we have got the Han Solo smuggler scoundrel hero tagline. And it's like, God damn it, Disney. The fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing? But let's take a look at this release here. It says here, cameras are rolling on the adventure-filled past of the iconic scoundrel and everyone's favorite Wookiee. Principal photography on the untitled Han Solo Star Wars story officially began on February 20th at Pinewood Studios, London. They're only a couple days in. I wish I was there. No matter what, I wish I was there. The movie will explore the duo's adventures before the events of Star Wars A New Hope, including their early encounters with the other card-carrying rogue from a galaxy far away, Lando Calrissian. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are directors co-piloting the movie with a cast that includes Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo, Woody Harrelson, Emilia Clarke, Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian, Thandie Newton, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and Joonas Suotamo as Chewbacca. Oh, that's okay. That's Joonas. And he played Chewbacca also in The Force Awakens. On like any of the action-related stuff, it wasn't Peter Mayhew, because Peter Mayhew's clearly a big dude and he's getting a little bit too old to run around. Okay, so they say here, watching such inspired people from all over the world with such unique voices come together for the sole purpose of making art is nothing short of miraculous, Lord and Miller said. We can't think of anything funny to say because we just feel really moved and really lucky. And look, here's the thing. The movie, I can't wait to see it, but I've got some problems here. Written by Lawrence and John Kasdan, it will be produced by Kathleen Kennedy, Allison Shermer, Simon Emanuel, and co-produced by Kiri Hart, Susan Towner, and Will Allegra. Lawrence Kasdan and Jason McGatlin will executive produce. Now, Lawrence Kasdan wrote Empire Strikes Back, and he wrote Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is a guy who knows Han Solo's character. He knows Harrison Ford. So I know what he's trying to channel into this thing here. And I know that the hero thing right here is entirely ceremonious, and I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to, like, they go, oh, we can't have him be a scoundrel. We can't have him be a rogue. He's clearly going to have, like, he's going to end up being, like, better off at the end of the movie. And it's just, I know that's what's going to happen. And I'm afraid, because look, if you look over here at the Han Solo Wikipedia, it says here, creation and conception. In the earliest version of the initial draft of Star Wars, Solo was a Uralian with green skin, no nose, and enormous gills, also being a member of the Jedi Bendu and being acquainted with General Skywalker. Clearly, Han Solo has changed, but it also goes on to say, by the time of the third draft, Solo had developed into the tough James Dean's style star pilot that would appear in the finished film. And also says here that Han Solo is a reckless smuggler of sarcastic wit. He's a very practical guy and considers himself a materialist, but the Avengers in the first Star Wars movie invoke his compassion, a trait he didn't know he possessed. So Han Solo is a character that is very much out for himself. He is very egocentric. He is very much a materialist. He's a rogue smuggler. He's all of these things. A hero is not something he becomes until he comes back to help out with the assault on the Death Star. Like, that is what happens with Han Solo. And I don't like that they're changing that. And I'm not going to go out there and be like, they're ruining my childhood. Because they're not. They're not ruining my childhood. But look, I get it. Disney is going to Disneyfy Star Wars. They're going to do everything they can. And I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong here, but I'm just a little bit. I'm not too happy with it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not too fucking happy with it. The cast I love, the directors I love, the screenwriters I love. Everything here to me spells amazing. But that one line could derail everything. That could kill it all. If, like, okay, it's kind of like, go back to the Scorpion King movie, right? Mummy Returns, The Rock played the Scorpion King. He was the villain. Then that was a popular movie. People liked the character. They gave The Rock his own spin-off. And at the end, he was the hero. The Akkadian was the hero. But how did he become evil? How did he become the bad guy from The Mummy Returns? We never saw that from that particular angle. There was like 3 or 4 sequels. I never saw them. But you know what I mean? It's like they took this character that was the bad guy, turned him into the good guy, like the anti-hero type, but they fucked it up. It's not like Riddick, where Riddick is an anti-hero all the way through and through. Han Solo becomes a hero, and he stays a hero, and he becomes General Solo in the Rebel Alliance. So these are things that have happened that we know, and I'm just that's all. I just wanted to kind of vent about that. You guys can agree with me or disagree with me, but I definitely want to know about it. Write it down in the comments. As always, please thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check back often for more movie content. For me, of course, my name is Matt Jarbo. You might know me as Mundane Matt on my other channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a fantastic day. Peace out.